I'm going to list some traditional practices that happen in Protestant churches, and I want you to tell me if that comes from the New Testament and it's part of the early church, or it comes from paganism.
Is that our only two choices? New Testament or paganism? What if it comes from the Old Testament? Nope, it's either the New Testament or it's pagan, apparently.
Meeting regularly in a temple, church building, or professional worship center. New Testament church, paganism. The New Testament church met in people's homes, or out in gardens, or under groves and trees by the river, and so forth.
Acts chapter 5. And through the hands of the apostles, many signs and wonders were done among the people. And they were all with one accord in Solomon's porch, in Solomon's porch, in Solomon's porch. And daily in the temple and in every house, and daily in the temple and in every house, they did not cease teaching and preaching Jesus as the Christ.
Have a professional paid speaker give an inspiring sermon to an observing audience. Paganism. Having a group discussion led by someone understood to be more spiritually mature. New Testament church.
Galatians chapter 6. Let him who is taught the word share in all good things with him who teaches, him who teaches, him who teaches. 1 Timothy chapter 5. Let the elders who rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially those who labor in the word and doctrine, the word and doctrine, the word and doctrine. For the Scripture says, You shall not muzzle an ox while it treads out the grain, and the laborer is worthy of his wages. 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Do you not know that those who minister the holy things eat of the things of the temple, and those who serve at the altar partake of the offerings of the altar? Even so, the Lord has commanded that those who preach the gospel should live from the gospel.
Having an elevated pulpit for the speaker to speak to the audience. Paganism.
Nehemiah chapter 8. So Ezra the scribe stood on a platform of wood which they had made for the purpose.
Having a division between the priesthood and the laity. Paganism.
Titus chapter 1. For this reason I left you in Crete, that you should set in order the things that are lacking, and appoint elders in every city as I commanded you. If a man is blameless, the husband of one wife, having faithful children, not accused of dissipation or insubordination. For a bishop must be blameless.
Celebrating Christmas and Easter. Paganism. Worshipping together on Sunday. Paganism.
1 Corinthians chapter 16. On the first day of the week, let each one of you lay something aside, storing up as he may prosper, that there be no collections when I come. Acts chapter 20. Now on the first day of the week, when the disciples came together to break bread, Paul, ready to depart the next day, spoke to them, and continued his message until midnight.
Collecting offerings during worship service. Paganism.
On the first day of the week, let each one of you lay something aside, storing up as he may prosper, that there be no collections when I come.